Hi everyone, welcome to Sigma Math Tutorial. Okay, in this video we're going to discuss domain ranges, how to find the domain ranges to the functions. Okay, so which is very important, very short answer question, and every student feeling tough like these questions. Okay, how to find the domain range, and we'll discuss in this video. The question is domain of f of x is equal to under root 16 minus x square. Okay, now it's a root f of x function. So I should write as about 16 minus x square greater than or equal 0. Why? Because root f of x, it should be valid for the what f of x greater than or equal 0. So here 16 minus x square I'm writing as about multiply with minus x square minus 16 and greater than or equal become the what less than or equal 0. Why? Because see here 3 is greater than 2. If I multiply it minus, it becomes the word change the symbol. Why? Because minus 3 is less than the minus 2. Okay, so that's why symbol will be changed. Here this was I'm writing as x square minus 4 square less than or equal 0. X plus 4 and x minus 4 less than or equal to 0. So what you got, that x value is minus 4 plus 4. Okay, so here less than or equal 0 means what? These x values lies between this minus 4 and 4. So I can write as about minus 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 4. So you can write as a x belongs to the what? Close interval minus 4 comma 4. X means what? That's your required domain. So your domain is closed interval minus 4 to plus 4. Let's see one more question to this. Domain of root x square minus 3x plus 2. Now only told root f of x means what? F of x should be greater than or equal to 0. So I go for the factorization method to this 2x square minus 2x minus x plus 2 greater than or equal 0. I'll take out the x common, x minus 2, and minus take out the common, x minus 2 less than or equal to 0. X minus 2 and x minus 1 greater than or equal 0. What you got, that x values 1 comma 2, right? Now here we should know one property here. X minus 2, x minus 1 greater than or equal 0 means what? In this case x values does not lies between 1 and 2. So does not lies between 1 and 2 means how can I write that in mathematical format? X belongs to minus infinity to 1 closed interval union, this is union 2 to infinite. This meaning is what? X values does not lies between 1 and 2. It starts from minus infinite, stop it at 1, and starts from 2 to infinite. Or we may write one more format. X belongs to r minus of, I can write as open interval 1 comma 2. Okay, now we'll go for the range problem. Find the range of root 9 plus x square. So I'm writing as here f of x is equal to root of 9 plus x square. Range means you should understand you need to find the bounds of y, which is what? The x is mapped with the by f of x is called y. That is what? Set of all images. I can write as a y is equal to root of 9 plus x square. Okay, now squaring on both sides, y square 9 plus x square. X square is equal, I can write as a y square minus 9, and x is equal to root y square minus 9. Finding the y bounds is called as a what? Range. Finding the bounds of x is called domain. Okay, right. Same property I have to use to this question. Same. Under root y square minus 9, it is a root of x function. I can use as a one y square minus 9 greater than or equal 0. Of course, I can write as y square minus 3 square greater than or equal 0. Y plus 3, y minus 3 greater than or equal 0. Y values are what? Minus 3 comma plus 3, which means greater than or equal 0 means what? We know it. I used already here. It is greater than or equal 0 means what? X values does not lies between 1 and 2. The same thing we should applicable to the y bounds also. Greater than or equal 0 means y value does not lies between minus 3 to plus 3. So I can write as here the bounds of y belongs to minus infinity to minus 3 closed interval union 3 to infinite. But y gives y takes only positive values. Why? Because here, what was the y value? Y is what? Root 9 plus x squared. Did you get y values negative values? No, you can't get that negative values. So that's why, as per the property, you're getting the same thing. Y belongs to minus infinity to minus 3 and 3 to infinite. But y takes what? Only positive value. It isn't a root. In the root, if you are getting negative, that is called as a what? Imaginary number. So it is not belongs to the real number system. So that's why we should write as a bounds of y is what? Y belongs to 3 to infinite. You can ignore this. Why? Because for these values y is not defined. Okay, so for what values of y values your function is defined, that is called your what? Your range. Okay, so y belongs to 3 to infinite, which is called as a what? Range of our function, closed interval 3 to infinite. Okay, if you like this video, share it and like it, and subscribe to our channel.